Hey, can you hear me? Echoes of clarity. I don't know how come my camera just shut off. Can you hear me? Please hit a 1 if you can hear what I'm saying. Hi, Cece. Hey, okay, cool. This is working then, hopefully. I don't know if it shuts off in darkness. See, it's kind of trying to. I'm not really understanding. Oh, shit. Shoot. Sorry. I think I got it back up. Christy the OG. Okay, check this out. I got a lot of stuff to tell you guys, and I'm not really sure why this wants to keep disappearing. So I'll just have to keep touching this every once in a while and hope it doesn't backfire. So I got this new deck for the crimes is what I'm mostly thinking. I don't really go with Oracle decks too much, but I figured we can test it out real quick. And then I got to tell you guys the news of why I've been gone. Hey, Blue Feather, good to see you too. Thank you guys for coming in here. So this is physical features. I figured it could come in handy, but let's give it a test. So we'll do my physical features and I'll tell you if it's right or not. All right, please show us. We'll do this real quick and then I got to tell you, I have so much to. I know what to do. Let me try to turn off give me 1 second and I'm going to try to, that's why it's going off. Someone doesn't want us to know. Exactly. I'm telling you that the weirdest thing happened to me. Let me see real quick if I can scroll through here. And okay, do not disturb. I got that on. Maybe that'll work. On my end, it keeps like going dark. All right, real quick, let's see. What's my physical description? Please show us my physical description. What do I look like? See if these cards will do us any good. What do I look like? And the phone shut off. But real quick, beauty mark, true. Face, but what I have is I don't have a poker face, which is why I'd like to get on camera because there's so many times that I make faces that you guys don't get to see. So hey, so far the beauty mark, they got me right, so maybe we'll have to use this sucker. It's called, whoa, physical features oracle cards. So we'll give it a try. Am I frozen still? Still pausing? Are we good or not good? I wish I could type. Can you guys hear me? You got me, Christy? It's frozen when it turns off, so I guess I have to just keep touching it. Hey, it worked out good for me this one time. So guys, listen to what happened to me. This is the weirdest thing, and this is why I've been kind of like keeping a low profile because it's so weird. So over here, we're talking about subjects that we probably, YouTube doesn't like us talking about. Politics, particularly, they don't mind what I say about the royals, just so long as I'm not talking bad about Meghan, which is a weird thing. So this is what happened to me. I've had 2 appointments I'd say like 2 appointments in the last 2 weeks, right? A doctor's appointment and a hair appointment. So they're both like over an hour away. I was, I made both of them. One was like a week in advance and the other one was 5 days in advance. So I go to the doctor and this lady isn't very friendly usually. Take your sleep off. How do I do that? Echoes. Do you know how? Because this has worked for me before, and now I'm not really sure how to. On my phone, that's what I'm using. Hang on, let me try it real quick. I'm sorry. I'll get there. Sleep off. All right. Wallet, camera, mic. Sorry, I'm talking out loud. Anyways, while I'm looking at this, though, this is probably going to shut off. So hold on, let me go back. I'll wait till you guys tell me how to do it because I want to tell you this story. Take your sleep off. I just went into my, whatever, the settings, and I can't find where to do that. Well, listen to this. I'll keep switching this off, but I want to tell you guys this. So I go to my doctor's appointment. Like I said, this doctor is not very friendly. Let me see. Let me put this up there so I can, the sleep. I'll have to find where that is. But anyway, so this lady is not very friendly at all. She's never really talked to me. But I go in there, we start a little bit talking, and out of nowhere, she tells, and she knows I have this channel, which not very many people do in my real life. She started telling me out of nowhere, she's like, which is the most she's ever go under display. Where's the display part? Thanks, Christy. I'm trying. This is like number 3, but hopefully I'll be able to do it. It should say sleep or screensaver. All right, hang on. Let me give this one more chance. Hey, bear with me, guys, because this story is crazy. And it's 2 of them. All right, sleep, screensaver. Gotcha. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. Bluetooth, no. Oh, here it is, I think. Screencasting. That's not it. Gosh, this is like a user error all the way. My fault. Let me see if I can search for it. Flashlight off, airplane mode off. I don't know. I can't even see where it would be. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even get to the screensaver. I could probably restart it, but I'm going to get to the good stuff here of what was happening. So the doctor, who, like I said, isn't very friendly, she brings up my channel, which how the heck could she even remember that? And she doesn't watch it. She didn't know what the name of it is, but she goes on to tell me out of nowhere that I should be careful. And I'm thinking, and I even said that, I'm like, be careful, like, be careful of what? And I told her, like, I use a VPN, and I thought she meant more with my work because I work at the hospital. That's why I can't cam up. Here, they can fire you for anything, and just a nurse having a live stream is enough to get you canceled over here. So she tells me, be careful. I say, why? And she's like, well, we had a patient of this older guy that used to come in all the time, and and tell us stories. And she said, and then one day he just missed his appointment. They tried looking for him. They ended up having to get the police involved. The guy was never found. So I'm like, well, what was he talking about? And she said, Trump and stuff. So I'm like, oh, geez, like, that's no good. Especially, I don't know, it's just weird. But anyways, I forgot all about that. Then I go to my hair appointment, which is an hour and a half in the other direction. See, I got to keep moving this. Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Ruck. But so then I go to get my hair appointment, and the girl that does my hair, I haven't seen her in a while, and she didn't know the name of my channel either because I had to tell her. She asked me if I was still doing it because I used to read her personal cards sometimes and some of her friends just to practice and stuff. But anyways, what she said to me was the same thing. Once her coworker came in the room and she said, oh, this is my friend that has a YouTube channel. She's like, oh, didn't know what the YouTube channel was about. Same exact thing. I'm doing a ton of protection, believe me. This is even this water that I make myself. I'm telling you, it's great. But she told me the same thing. Be careful. I said, be careful of what? Then they get into talking about this lady who they thought was kind of crazy at the time. She was talking conspiracy theories, and she disappeared too. I don't know. I just think it's weird because it's making me a little nervous. That's all, with the threats and stuff. It's making me nervous. Hold on. What are you saying? People are also telling people that to scare them because they don't want the truth out. That's true. But what's weird is my friend that does my hair and the doctor we're both agreeing with me. So I know. I don't know. It's weird. So that's what I wanted to do. And especially with this whole global thing that we've been tacking into, there's that weirdness. And then I realized, because I haven't done a reading in a while, and I looked back at the one that we did on, I don't know, I think it was the assassination, but this is why I'm like, man, this is such a team effort. Because I kept seeing like, all right, Trump's going to get with some guy that wears his heart on his sleeve. And you guys in the comments knew exactly what it was. And you were right. We kept getting that there would be another assassination attempt. And from what I've seen, there's been at least 2 attempts that they've been able to stop. So I don't know. I mean, maybe we're kind of onto something, which is a good thing. Yeah, I know, different wording. Censorship, girl, they've been censoring me here from the pretty much since that whole Princess Catherine missing situation. That's how it went. And yep, that is so true. Our phones don't just listen to us. It's almost like they can read our minds in a way. It's just very, I'm not sure how to like what to do. And then the other thing that I've been on the fence about, since I wanted to talk to you guys about it. We'll get to the cards, I promise. I just want to keep touching this thing and get this right. But the other thing that I want to tell you guys about, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but since I started the channel, you know, YouTube keeps pressuring me on the backstage thing to start memberships. And I brought it up like the second that they did. So still really small. I brought it up, and a few of you said that, you know, you didn't want to feel left out for not being able to afford a membership. I don't want anyone to feel left out too, which is why I haven't done it. So YouTube yesterday sent me an email, made me an offer that's really hard to refuse, which is they're going to give me $1,000 if I just set up memberships. So I looked, the cheapest I can make one is 99 cents. Then they're going to give me $10 on top of every membership for like 60 days or something. I mean, you know, it could be a bait and switch. I'm not sure. So I was thinking like, well, what could I offer? Because I don't want anyone to feel left out. Hey, Carrie, I don't want anybody to feel left out. So what I was thinking is maybe every 10 to 12 days, we do a live, and if for members, and you guys can ask me anything, personal questions, which by the way, I take, if you guys send me an email, I go through there a lot and I pick, you know, just randomly, and I do free readings all the time. So I've been really proud of myself that I haven't had to, you know, I don't like asking for money. I don't like taking money from you guys. I'd rather just get a paycheck from Google and call it a day. So let me know what you think about that membership thing, because I don't know. What do you think, Rock? You're good? YouTube takes 30%. Ain't that the truth, Black Roses? That's the truth. But still, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to get back in their good graces, because for a while there, when they thought that they could use me to push their narrative, I was making just as much on YouTube without taking a dime from anybody. That I am working full time as a nurse, busting my butt. So, you know, I figured, okay, 99 cents, that'd be a good way to get everybody in. And then we can have things like this where it's just us. We can do, and then I'll open it up to the public too after everybody. But thanks, Louise. That's nice of you to say. I don't know. I just feel so bad. You know why? Because so many people are pieces of crap on here. That's the honest to God truth. I've been rubbed the wrong way by creators from all different, not cards. I don't watch card readers anymore since I started the channel. But the true crime stuff, you know, it like rubs me the wrong way when people are like, Cash App this. I just don't like doing that. So I didn't want to be that person. But man, $1,000. And that might mean that they might promote my channel again a little bit, which would mean that I could go work in an outpatient surgical clinic, and then I could stick my face on here and be face to face with you guys, which is what I want to do, because I feel like you guys are my friends. Get a camera. I'll email with you $40. It's good. Yeah, I've got a laptop, but it's just, I don't know. I've just got everything set up here. I'll figure it out. I've got some time off this weekend. Can you set it up for people to get memberships? That's what I'm going to do, Vicky. So they made me do 2 tiers, which I immediately thought 2-tier Kier or whatever. But the cheapest I can do is 99 cents. So I did that one. And then I think I picked $3.99 for, you know, like if you come in here and then it would just be us. You can ask me a personal question. But like I said, if you guys want readings, I'm down to practice on personal readings. Just send me an email. And as soon as I get the time, I don't like taking money. I just do them for free. Who's Rebecca S? I was just, Bay Jewel says, I was just thinking this morning, whatever happened to Rebecca S? They shut her up real quick. And I wondered what made her so different. I don't know who that is, but I can tell you what they did to me. And that was back when that whole Princess Catherine's missing. I was getting 80,000, between 40,000 and 80,000 views on every reading I did. But it came with a catch. Most of them were bots. They didn't subscribe. But man, were they paying me really, really, really good money. But I was warned that they wanted me to never say anything bad about Meghan or Harry, like nothing bad. And this lasted about 2.5 months where I was getting paid really well, but I didn't listen, you know, and now I'm in the same boat. I don't want to be a sellout and I don't want to be a mooch. And I don't want to be like, I want to be different than a lot of these bad actors on YouTube. And a lot of them give us all a bad name. So I think I've been trying extra hard, but man, don't worry about this membership thing. Just let me try to see if I can't turn down $1,000 right now. So that's what I'm doing. Christy, you can set up a YouTube account super easy. Like it's way easier than what I thought. Way easier. So I wanted to kind of look at, are you guys US or UK in here? I was trying to get in a little bit early to get the UK in because I'm not sure if you're aware, like my mom didn't know this. Most people don't know this, but from what you got to really do some digging because they're trying to keep it quiet. But our British cousins, a lot of our European cousins over there, they're outnumbered. They've been so irresponsible with the immigration that now they're getting to the point where citizens are outnumbered. Okay, US is there. Okay, Louise, you're from the UK. Indiana. Hey, Dana Lynn. Indiana, Carrie. So get this, what's happening to our British, if you guys don't know, our British cousins are over there. They're being policed completely different because the bad apples in the immigrant community are committing a whole lot of crimes and not seeing any jail time from it. Now, on the other hand, there's people that I guess are like me that are all about free speech, and what's happening to them is they're going to jail just for saying, you know, they're proud to be British and that they wish the boats would stop coming in. Just that alone is considered hate speech. It goes against the agenda. So we figured it out over here that whole Obama went and visited Starmer before there was even an election scheduled. So isn't that interesting? It's like this global group here, this global group of elite are really the ones running things. Good afternoon, Amy. So I'm not sure. Do you really nonstick? You feel outnumbered in your own neighborhood. I'm hearing that, and luckily Detroit isn't like that. They did do that to us right before 9/11, but what they didn't see happening is after 9/11, we were all praying together because at that point we were going to school together, you know, much different cultures, but it was a slow integration policy. Some guy's knocking at my door. Sorry. Hey, how'd you get out of your cage? Hang on, let me mute you guys. I'll get her. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Can you believe how weird that is, though? And then here comes a knock on my door that like never happens over here. But okay, let me see. So do you have a channel? If you guys have channels, feel free to put up your links and stuff. I don't care. Very early on in the Idaho case, it was making nonstop. Oh, okay, that girl you were talking about. She was making nonstop tarot videos about some teacher and others high up. But seriously, I'm telling you, like even, back before all this crazy world situation that we're doing, I mean, I thought, no big deal with the royals, but wow, like the level of threats and stuff, it was scary. Warning me not to say anything bad about Meghan, which is just so strange. Hey, if anybody knows like what I did in here to screw up this, like to get this thing to keep turning off, then we can get down to business real quick. I'm sorry. I've been yapping and I feel embarrassed about that, about the membership stuff. I really do. But I figured there's a lot of things I could do for you guys. I could answer questions for you. All right. She might have got a cease and desist. Maybe that's it, Echoes. Nope, I got an Android. So this stuff, like what you were saying about protection, I call it aguanile, but I could teach you guys how to make this stuff. And it's really easy. I mean, it's all easily available stuff. And I'm telling you, this is like the greatest thing ever. I use it all the time. I've got one in my purse. I've got one in my car. I've got it. I carry it with me everywhere. I use it everywhere. And it's very strong smelling, but man, I mean, you can just feel it's calming. You can feel the protection. I love it. I learned that from my family in Miami. Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate that. I do feel like such a sellout. I will. That's what I'm thinking. 99 cents. Yep, I did. And you know what? One of them's 99 cents because they made me do the two-tier cure thing. One of them's 99 cents. I think the other one's $3.99 or $4.99. But I'm going to do the same thing for everybody. I just don't want anyone to feel like, because I can't afford it. We've always been a team here, and that's what I want it to stay like. Tennessee, Bayjewel, what part of Tennessee? No, I mean, don't tell us, never mind. But I'm interested. I appreciate that. I'm trying to be honest. Thanks, Bayjewel. Yeah, I think we got a really good group of people that we can sit here and talk politics and not get, nobody's upset with each other. We've been able to get along about everything. But I really want to look into the politics. How do I do this to cut off my 20-second thing? Does anybody know? Here, give me 1 second. I'll figure it out. 2 minutes. I'll turn the cam off. I'll turn the mic off, and I'm going to town. I'll figure it out. Sorry. 1 minute. Let me see. How do I do this? I'm still learning how to do everything.